It is Wednesday, which means the new summon on the Crew 2 is now live called the Pro Track, which is basically track focused. Not really too shocking there. That one's going to give us a Spearhog semi-slick tire in gold, and then obviously spare parts and all that in the other two categories, which we normally do get. But in Platinum, we get the Touring Car Nitro Chemist Boosted Set, which this could be pretty dang useful for grinding. It looks like you get Pure or Lucky or Gold Finder there, so this could be a really good set to have on your vehicle if you guys are grinding parts out. Definitely try to get this one if you can. It's definitely worth a shot. Before we jump into that summit, though, let's take a look at the next one. And then after that, we're going to be in the next season on the Crew 2, which is absolutely insane to me how this season is almost over. But looking at the next one, we have pretty much a nice mix of races here. Hopefully that's not what I think it is, the Rally Raid race there. I hope that's actually a race and not what I actually am thinking. Overall, everything else looks pretty, well, normal, to be honest. We have a Rallycross Delta S4 stunt race there. That car will be a good one to test on that. The Delta kind of slides a lot, so it might be pretty easy to do overall. Then looking at the rewards here in gold, you get the legendary half boosted set for the Rallycross class, which I don't know about those two perks on there, so that set might be kind of iffy, but if you do go after Platinum, you'll pretty much get that anyway. In Platinum, we have the Retro Gaming Rooftop, which is a spaceship shooting a UFO. I gotta admit, that's actually pretty cool looking. Really trippy, to be honest, but nonetheless, I do kind of like that. Now let's move into the actual summit right now. So starting right off, the Slalom is going to be pretty straightforward. I actually ran the Ducati Panigale R on this one. I feel like the touring vehicles are actually really good for the Slaloms. Well, at least the motorcycles anyway. Definitely try those out on this, guys. They're actually really good with Scorebreaker. Moving over, the Escape's kind of weird, but I do recommend trying my route on this one. I did use the plane to get away from the little yellow icon thingy on the ground there, and I feel like that was a good way to do it. I ran the lovely Bugatti Divo, which did a wonderful job on this one. This one's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Testing out a couple different routes, and I think I did find the best route. And the other routes I was doing, I don't know what that actually was, but it was kind of working. But the one I did, I feel like is the best way. Moving over to the speed trap, this one is probably going to make you rage a little bit, myself included, mainly because there's always cars on this road, and the drag cars do not like little tiny roads like this where half the car is off the road. You're pretty much not going to have any speed whatsoever. So if you guys kid slipstream people and not have any cars there, might be something definitely to look for. I try to keep spawning in and out of the actual event here, trying to not get any cars on the road, and that was almost impossible. Had a decent run where there's no cars on my side of the road, which was pretty awesome. When it comes to the touring car race here, you can pick any vehicle of your choice. For me, I ran the Renault RS01. I love this thing. Now, this is the race that pretty much goes around in a circle. You have to go around, well, a lot. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on this one. It's going to take a good amount of time. You could slipstream somebody, but to be honest, I mean, you could max out the car pretty easily with Nitro Chemist, so I don't really know if it's needed. Moving over to the touring car race with the Zonda R here as well. A lot of turns in this one. The Zonda R is a little better than I thought it was going to be. I did tweak the car a little bit, so definitely try my settings out. Might be able to improve on this race a little bit on some of the turns I was screwing up on, but overall, I think it went pretty decent. Then we have a live Xtreme series here, which will feature a jet sprint vehicle, a motocross bike, and then finally another touring vehicle, which honestly, this one was pretty fun to do. Got to drive pretty much all the vehicles of your choice, as you see the three there. I had a pretty good time with this one. I got 4 minutes, 48 seconds, and I screwed up pretty dang bad with the dirt bike there, I ain't gonna lie. But I could improve, but honestly, not really going to make too much of a difference if I did, as at least what I was noticing with the points here. And going up like 3,000 or 4,000 points probably won't make too much of a difference on this one. And then moving over, we have the other touring race, which is not shocking. This is a no restriction as well. I ran the lovely Renault again on the Miami racetrack. I actually love doing these races, and being able to drive these cars on here is pretty awesome. The Renault obviously does a wonderful job at each of the turns, has really good speed out of them. Pretty much recommend using this car if you have not tried this thing yet. And then moving down here, we have the Alpha Grand Prix Expo R race, which is going to be a pretty fun one as well. This Expo R is, I don't even know how to explain it, everybody. This thing is absolutely amazing. If you have not been trying this thing out, definitely use it. As you can see, out of all of the lovely leaderboards here, this car pretty much has taken over everything over the Alpha Mark X and all those who used to own the leaderboards. The KTM pretty much took it over once people realized how good this thing is, so try this thing out if you have not. It's amazing. And then we have to use it over here if you would like anyway. The Expo R did a great job on this race. This will be a street race. Miami Harbor is actually a pretty fun race to do and really good for grinding if you guys are looking to do this one in the street class there. Good race to grind some parts out. Now, on the other hand, using the Expo on this race, well, avoid the curbs if you can. I noticed the curbs make the car really weird and pretty much make you lose traction pretty hard. Also, try not to cut the corners that much on this one unless you're going through that little cylinder thingy that's like cement there, obviously, like piping. Go through that one, but try to avoid the other ones. I feel like that is your best bet there. Anyway, guys, let's jump right into the sum. If you got any questions at all, let me know in the comments below.
you